Hi viewers, welcome back to Mithramma IT YouTube channel. In this video, we're discussing about explore data, relational data in warehouse. Now, we see first before going to documentation, we should go on to cloning of the repository to our Azure portal. This is my Azure portal. Just to go to home. This is my Azure portal. Now I go to resource groups. I have the resource groups, the previous ones. Just to go to the Cloud Shell. I open a new Cloud Shell. Yeah, I open the new Cloud Shell PowerShell. Now I go to select the PowerShell for this exercise of analyzing exploring of a relational data warehouse. Just I paste my git clone repository of the exercise. Just I clone it. Just I also clone the data lake setup. Just wait, it successfully run the objectives of our resolving the task and copy the setup and execute it. It's starting of scripting, right? Just wait. Yeah, give the password and set the password. It takes some time to run the scripts over this. Meanwhile, we go through the documentation once. Then just watch the script because sometimes it's giving some errors. Just check if it is right or wrong. The last video, I deleted the video, but I will show the scenario software is not created when I am doing this activity. I don't know why. Yeah, let's see the documentation of you created up to here. It will take around not 15 minutes. It take around 7-8 minutes to complete this task. Now, meanwhile, how to exploring of data warehouse schema. Now, there is having you have to start dedicated SQL pool in our Synapse workspace firstly, and in this manage space, you can manage the dedicated SQL pool and also the reference button to check the status of periodically of your SQL pool and also view the tables of the database where you are maintaining and all the tables you are giving and check the tables and other dimensions and also the promotions keys and alternatives keys and other common keys for the dimension product and product subcategory of the keys and dimension product subcategory and product category keys and dim product category dbo dot dimension date and fact internals internet sales and some of the common three keys is that related to the dimension date, which is having order date key and due date key and ship date key. Now to the query the warehouse tables. How you query the warehouse tables? Just go for database and select the scripting of your required properties and analyzing of your required table data. As per this script, you can paste this required codes and executing. I am not briefly explaining the codes in this videos. Just we go through the documentation. What step they follow, just follow the documentation only. The further videos I will explaining the codes and all those things. For this demonstration I only go through the what are the functions you are using, what are the flow you are using, what are the path you are creating while doing these activities. Just I want to observe this only. This purpose only I'm creating these videos. Okay. Also using the rank functions, you can also use snowflake dimensions. Also you can see after that you can see the rank functions as before and the row numbers, all those perspective you are creating it. Okay, you can also see observe here by row number the region Australia having this much of limit 5779. From the Canada it's having this much of range from 1 to 3000 members. For the region it's a France, it's 2000. Germany it's also 2600. The United Kingdom is having 3000. For the United States it's having 10,000. I think this is more. I think on the sales amount and the region of the region average. Yeah, now you can also see this is called the averaging of windowing functions by group by all partitions and ranking. Okay, now after that we have to approximate count by using the normal retrieve number of sales order for each calendar. This is the one way. This is the another way, which is called approximate count of each year. You can also see the approximate count of distinct. This code will run fastly as compared to result here. You can see when you run this code in the result it take under the query you view the order counts of each year, right? And also in the manage page you can view how much time it execution to run the time of query. But after the prompt count distinct, it having a query of result within 2% of actual counts iterated by the previous one. The view execution time of query is should shorter than the previous query because it having the approximate count distinct. Okay. Now after there is a giving challenging for this exercise. The challenge is nothing but you have to create an empty script for this SQL pool and the name it as analyze reseller sales, and based on fact reseller sales you can fact the table and dimension tables to which it is related. Okay. The total quantity of items sold per Pascal year and quarter. This is the one question. After that, total quantity of items sold per Pascal year and quarter and sales territory region associated with employee who made the sale, and total quantity of items sold per Pascal year and quarter the sales territory region by product category. The rank of each sales territory per Pascal year based on total sales amount of the year. The approximate number of sales order per year in each sales territory. This is a 5 questions by giving the challenging as a reseller sales. After that, you can delete after completion of this challenging. I am providing this all the codes. Okay, in this video, just here observe what is output of getting these values. Okay, I'm create this challenge in Azure portal. Let's see how much it's taking. It's still our resource group is still creating. You can see this is our resource group name. Just I'm trying to notate it. It's a DP 500-017 UK 2D. Yeah, it's still cloning or scripting to our Azure portal. Just wait to cloning. After successfully completing of cloning, we go through the explore of our relational data warehouse. How you provisioning of it. Then it's cloning our storage account. It's creating SQL dedicated pool for us. Exploring the Synapse workspace. Every cloning it must take 10 minutes, not much 10 more minutes. It take 10 minutes to finish in this cloning from Git clone repository of my DP-203 or DP-500. Actually, yeah, it's creating of files to us. Is data warehousing? Yeah, it's coding some query of servers having the rows 15,000 rows. It mostly takes some time, maybe 2 or 3 minutes. That's it to finishing Yeah, it's taking 9 minutes. I think this is a one video is to take too much cloning. You can see here through there is 11 videos more for the next sessions. Yeah, it's creating scripting to us for data lake storage and dedicated SQL pool on our Synapse workspace. Yeah, it's uploading our script. Yeah, it completed our script. You can see the script is completed successfully. Now just minimize this, just to refresh it. I think I noted the DP-ness. Yeah, this is our DP. It is called 017UK2D. You can also see from the Cloud Shell. I think where it is. Yeah, go far up. After giving enter password, you can see after entering your password, you can see this is a DP resource group here. It will be created for your Azure account for this exercise. Okay, 017 UK. Just open it. You can see this is they having data lake storage and SQL pool and Synapse workspace. Now open the data lake storage. What will be here in this? What will be there in this? Click on the container. We're not showing any overview of these files. Just I go through the files and what is there and what is not there. Okay, there is nothing in the storage account. Okay, you can see there is empty file in the storage account. There is no files in the storage account. We'll go to the resource group. Just click on Synapse Studio and open our Synapse Studio. It's launching our Synapse Studio to our Azure new web-based interface. In this, we are trying to doing activities on relational data in Lake database. Right? You can see this is our resource group suffix. Okay. Now what I'm trying to do, just expand this. You can see the home and data. You can see database having SQL database. You can see the SQL database workspace. The linkage service having the no files, right? Just click on here, click on files. The files having nothing. You can see nothing file here. No, right? Nothing in the files. Go to workspace. You can see the workspace having tables. You click on the tables. It's not get activated because the tables is here, but we don't managing our pool, right? You can see in the SQL pool having built-in serverless pool and some dedicated pool is in PaaS, not is online, right? Apache Spark is any of us Spark. I think there is no Apache Spark here. Go for SQL pool. Just to click on the resume button. Just resume it. Its status to resuming to online. Then only you can access the data warehouse workspace. Okay. You can also refresh it. Go it and you can also do it and click on tables. It's also error because it's still on running resuming. Whenever it's still resuming to online, then only you will get access to our data warehousing tables. Okay, please be mindful while completing full completion of this task. AI still is resuming. That's why I'm not explaining each topics because it's take too much time of taking these activities. Each video having 30 to 40 minutes. That's why I'm not exploring each in detail of all the tools. Just I'm go to the what the parameters and what the configurations given in my documentation. Just I go through that one also. That's why I'm doing videos. Just I go through what the how you're doing, how you can do this activity, understand, observe the store, those things only. Yeah, I know it's online. Just go for data. It successfully resumed it. Yeah. Now just to refresh it. Now you can access our tables. Just click on SQL pool. Just click on tables. You can see different tables which are in the our data warehouse. This is our SQL data warehouse. Okay, you can see these are the tables. What you did here, you are exploring data warehouse by using Synapse Studio. When open managing part, you're resuming the dedicated SQL pool and will be status will be the online. Okay, now data you can see the tables will be available for this. Okay, now what I'm trying to do, the view the tables in a database. Go for documentation once. Now you're finishing this task, which is exploring data warehouse as a schema. Start the dedicated pool. You started the dedicated pool. Now view the tables in a data warehouse. Okay, just go for here. Now what are you doing in this? Just click on the database, the workspace, and now select the SQL database category. And in this we select the SQL pool and the tables folder to see the databases we are having. The tables which are having different dimension tables and the fact of dimension. The tables are optimized for, you can see these are the tables. The tables are mainly optimized for analytical queries in which the numeric metrics in the fact tables are aggregated by attributes of the entities represented by the dimension tables. For example, enabling you to aggregate internet sales revenue by product, customer rate, and so on. You can see these are the dimension tables presented here in the tables, and some also fact internet sales and fact revenue, sorry, reseller sales. Okay, now just expand the fact internet sales. Now doing activity on this. You can see the columns. You can also expand the columns. There are some common columns too in some dimension tables also. Some dimension tables. There are some common columns which are present in the fact table. These common tab columns will be available in some dimension tables. Okay. Now for keys will of reality to fact the table of one or more dimension tables will be best familiar to this schema of the fact internet sales. Okay, now what I am trying to do, just collapse this one. Just go to dim dimension of promotion. You can see there's a column which is having the promotion keys. Okay, this promotion key is also available in our fact internet sales. Okay, you can see promotion key. There is a common columns in some dimension and sales internet. Okay, these are some common examples of common columns which are present in the table names. Okay, these are the different table names: dimension of account, dimension currency, dimension customer, dimension day, dimension department, group, employee, geography, organization, product category, subcategory, promotions, resellers, and sales territory. Now what I'm trying to do here, now query the data warehouse tables. How you query the data warehouse tables? How you querying? How you query data tables? Just go for data, click on the SQL pool, and click on the new, just create empty script. Okay, just collapse this one. Yeah, now you can say name it as the script, name it as analyze internet sales. Okay, this is the analyzing of your internet sales. Okay, now just hide it. Now what I'm trying to do is, before going to creating any list, just publishing it. Whenever you're publishing, you can see whenever you're publishing it, you can see when it's available in the use the solution you have. I think it's giving the solutions. Hi guys, it's giving the solutions of the last of approximated counts, but I don't require. But I have also written the code. I will show you. Just close this one. Can now Azure internet sales, right? Go here is your internet sales. Here you can see Azure internet sales. I'm publishing it. Now just for go to the documentation. Now copy this code. Just paste here. Observe the table output. You can see the year 2019-20 and the internet sales of amount. This much of amount they sale from this year. Okay, you can also see observe a chart which you are having so much. Okay, this is the column will be good like. Hmm? Hmm. Yeah. Now what I'm trying to do next is it 4 years, right? 4 years chart which is going so much good booming. I think it's 2021 is booming. Why? Anyone you know? I don't know. Yeah. Now let's coming to go back to the bottom and just copy the new code which is for time dimension attribute of month and time dimension attribute. Just command this, paste here and run it. We'll get output as a month and year, how many months it's having in the internet sales will be run. Okay, you can see in the documentation it follows the at month attribute from the time dimension, run the modifying the code. Okay, note that at the attribute line dimension enables you to aggregating of measures fact tables at the multiple hierarchy levels. Okay, this is a query. We're getting output as on the year, which year how many months will be which year, and this month having this much of amount, 2019 this 8th month having this much of amount. Okay, yeah, let's go for the next code. These two codes completed. Let's go for the next code. This code which is having the querying of aggregation and also snowflake, it is having snowflake of dimension related to internet sales fact table to the customer dimension. Just go through this file. I think it's expanding, it's looking good. Yeah, just comment it, paste it and run it. You run this code. Okay, as per the regions you will get the output by using aggregation functions. You are using for the aggregation functions we can snowflakes of geography is a snowflake dimension. You can see there is a year and the year having this region having this much of amount. You can see this previous one having year and this month having this much of amount, but this is called the region, specific region having this much of amount. Okay, I'm not explaining the code in detail because the video length will be too much. That's why I'm not doing this in detail going off top. Just copy the paste of the code. This code will be snowflaking of dimension aggregate yearly region sales by product of category. Let's see how it will different from the above one. Just run it. See, till the code is running. You can see the year and the region is there, but the what product will be sold this much of amount. These bikes will be sold this much of amount, and the accentures are sold. Okay, the Accenture have sold this area, this region, and this much of amount, and the bikes and Accentures and clothings, clothes will be here. Clothes will be sold in this a region and this much of amount. Okay, this is by using category and the product. Okay, just filtering like this. Okay, next one. Look at the document. Now using the ranking of row number, you can see how it will be. the result. If I'm eagerly waiting for the result of the ranking. Yeah, you can see the region having this much of rows, and the order number and the list line number, sales of amount, and the regional total and the region of average. Okay, I think Australia having so much. I think as the showing the documentation, it's having 3000, right? I'm getting around 3000, 4000, still going. I think Australia having around 5000. Yeah, 5000 row numbers or ranking will be there. I think this is only for region of Australia. Pacific region is not mentioned, right? Whereby it is only Australia. I think there is no space to getting the outputs. Okay, there is nothing limit for it. I think the grid clone only 5000 rows for the Pacific region of the English country of relationship of using the ranking. That's no issue. After grid cloning, you can see here also the actually having this much 5779. Still 779 will be not available here. Okay, you all observe just 5000 at the end. You can see 5000, but the documentation having 5779. Okay, no issue. Now go for the window functioning, the code. Just drag down, uncomment this, paste here, and run this. You can see the output of windowing functions in Azure Synapse that are lake warehousing. You can see the region and the city, the total city and city total and region of total and the rank of regional of rank. Okay, I think there is no same collidation and same ranks will be not there. You can see the Australia having 39 ranks, the Canada having the 18th, 18 people is there, and France having 33. Okay, this is a way you're filtering of by using the region, you're giving the ranks. This is the windowing functions you're using for getting the result of our row numbers and ranks, or the examples of the ranking functions available in the transient SQL. For the more details and the ranking of the functions for SQL, if you want to require any ranking documentation, if you want to go through the documentation if you required. Okay, now go to the approximate count. How it will be approximate count? Here I will told you now the retrieving number of sales order for each calendar will be this code. Okay, just see whenever you can run this, you can see the result and managing time, how much time it will be released and how much count of this year. Okay, before going to that, just to minimize this one and comment. Just enter paste here. Okay, I'm just running it. You can see output message and result. Just see the result and output. You can see the result is queried. We having calendar 19, 20, 21, 22. This much of orders. Okay, see the message. It's executed around execution time. Just it's taken 4 seconds, right? Yeah. Now just uncomment this one. Comment it. I think you most are more familiar about SQL. That's why I'm not showing to you guys. Don't bother about it. Here, this approximate count this thing will execute fastly as compared to the previous execution. Okay, just check how it will be, how fast as compared to the previous one will be 4 seconds, right? Just check how much fast now. You can see the result having the same 19, 20, 21. same order details. Just see the message. Can see just 2 seconds it's running. That is execution faster in approximating count distinct. Okay, this is a way you are using approximation count distinct count in Azure Spark pool or Azure SQL pool. Okay, now what I'm trying to do, next process, Azure giving a task to you, right? Just uncomment say let's just publishing it. It's publishing to our development page. It's publishing successfully. You can see as a development page, internet Azure portal. You can see all the codes what you are running in this exercises. Okay, suggest you whenever count use approximate count distinct, it will execute very fastly if you have a lengthy of big data analytics. For solution, the solution having the financial year and quarter, right? Yeah, this is a solution given by Azure, but I don't require this. I'm go to this. Actually, I'm save the file in my repository. Just I'm uploading it. I'm importing the file from those thing. I say it is desktop. This is analyze reseller sales, and also I want to download this one also. Export. I think it's downloaded successfully. Yeah, it's downloaded successfully. Yeah. Now before going to this analyzing this part, you can see the total query is having full documentation. You can see the challenging of analyzing reseller sales. Then just the name as analyze reseller sales as a documentation name. I will show you, and also I will explaining of these 5 challenges is given by Azure. I will demonstrate you. I will show you. Okay, you see this is my reseller sales. The name I am giving in the properties. Can give here also the name. Now what you are doing? Just Azure reseller sales. Just click the total quantity of your items, just sold per Pascal year and quarter. Just select this first year of this line. Just run it. You can see the output of what you're getting. The query DBO fact sales reseller sales. What is showing here? The invalid objective of DBO fact, right? But whenever I'm trying to individually, it's running. For now, it's not. Why? Go for data and DBO reseller, right? Top 100 rows. This is script, right? Okay, no issue. Just collapse this one and collapse this one also. But Azure giving to you, right? The output of files. You can see the Azure giving the files. The first question of finding of total, yeah, the finding of total quantity of items sold per Pascal year and quarter, right? For this query of you're getting the output, just run it. I think this query will be right because the solution will be given by Azure, right? That way it will be successfully run. It's in the financial year and the Pascal of query and the quarter, and this is a quarter. This is a financial of finance fiscal of the year and the quarter and the times of sold items will be how many items will be sold. Okay, this is a query. The first question. Now second question, the total quantity of items sold per Pascal year and quarter, and also sales territory region associated with the employee who made the sales. Now go for item sold by financial year, quarter and sales territory region. For this, you can select this query and run it. You can see the output will be the financial year and financial quarter and sales of territory and time zone. Okay, I think you observe understanding these queries. I'm not explaining in detail because the video length will be so much lengthy. That's why I'm not explaining in detail everything. The third question, the total quantity of items sold per fiscal year, quarter, and sales territory region by product category. Okay, this total quantity items and final per fiscal year and quarter and sales territory and the region by product category. Just check by running this third query. This is the third one, right? The fiscal year and quarter on sales territory, region, and product category by joining of combining of so many tables. This is the one, third one, not this. Yeah, just copy and run it. Select and run it. You can see the output must have fiscal year and year, quarter, sales. Fiscal year and quarter and sales territory, product category, region, and items sold. Okay, now go for fourth query, which is will be rank state. Here, the fourth question, the rank of each sales territory per fiscal year based on total sales amount of the year. You can select the rank one. Your rank, sorry, yeah, this is the first one. This is the fourth one, ranked one. Just drag it, yeah. Now you run it. You can see the output, just having financial year and sales territory, and also territory total and year total and rank of the year. This will be get. Now after that, the final question is approximate number of sales order per year in each sales territory. Right? Just go for the documentation and run the final code of approximate number of sales orders per every financial of year. Of my territory, the territory having this much, having the financial year and the sales territory and approximate orders. Okay, this is the way you can query the. We have a large number of tables. You can adjust all these tables in our SQL warehousing, and that warehousing you just keep the warehousing and you can managing our dedicated SQL pool and go for the scripting. What the requirement of your data, you can query it as per your convenience. This is the way you are doing this activity by analyzing of relational data in warehousing in Azure Synapse Analytics. Thank you.